Okay, welcome everybody here. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning if you're watching this session later. From my side, we started now, and this is going to be a pretty important session because I'll give you insights, not just data, and with the help of those PYQs, I'll make you aware how to attempt antonyms and synonyms in examinations. It's not good to mug up words like these are the synonyms, these are the antonyms, which is fruitful. Not always. I'll show you everything such. But before, let me welcome all of you present out here. Welcome from my side, Subhash, Nitish, Rajvardhan, Dinesh, Mitali, and everybody here. Welcome from my side. Let's start this session. Stay connected. We will have the same insights in the upcoming sessions also. For sure, we are discussing not just synonyms but also antonyms in this. I can't just pick synonyms and then antonyms in a different session. Let's maximize this. We can have antonyms, synonyms both today. In the next session on antonyms, we can have antonyms, synonyms both, making it twice. Okay, let me show you something first. I request you to go through this, please. Look at the slide. I won't say anything because you have to feel this first. You have to realize this first. Have a look, please. Done? Good evening, everybody joining later. Welcome. Expecting a thumbs up from your side. Subhash, Nitish, done? Okay, let me go ahead. Some examples of antonym, synonym questions asked from previous years where the same word has been asked in different years, but the same word didn't have same options. Initial 5 minutes are pretty important for all of you. If you realize this, you are going to have precise antonyms and synonyms in the examinations. This is not one word where we just have a single word for that particular identity. There may be n number of antonyms to choose from. There may be n number of synonyms to choose from. We have to pick answers accordingly. According to what? According to the availability of the options. Pragmatic is being practical, not just theoretical. In theory, we study many things, but pragmatic is being practical, the real form we define here. See this. If you say pragmatic with options intelligent, okay, synonym but not most appropriate, not the exact meaning of the word. Wise, they are the same. Religious, not at all related. Practical, that's the exact meaning of the word. So there, in first sitting CGL 2012, the answer was practical. In the second sitting 2012, the same question was asked, pragmatic, synonym of that. Options were different. So my next slides are for you considering all these variations asked in examinations. Trust me. Okay, just a sec. Okay, Nitish, I'll take care of this, brother. You can see the same CGL 2013. Choose the synonym of the word, whatever it is. On the very first day, I won't use such difficult words, but they are in my database since 2013 and 15. Okay, which is actually obstinate, stubborn, not surrendering, not yielding, and such. Okay, so compliant, no, that should be the antonym. Stubborn should be the synonym. Submissive will be the antonym. Obedient should be the antonym. So that was the answer. But I can't just mug up that this word is going to have the same answer again and again and again. Elimination is the key. Thank you so much for the insights, Neha. The same word again. Docile. He's the one who is submissive. So no, it shouldn't be. That should be the antonym. Manageable. No, he won't manage, won't listen to you. Unruly can be the answer. Obedient should be the antonym. So unruly was the answer. CGL 13, CGL 15, the same word has been asked n number of times. Let me show you this again. Ephemeral, one of the common words we usually discuss in the class. That's what I'll mark, hey dear, that please remember, that's what I'll show you. If the word is positive, the options we are going to pick as synonyms should be positive. If the word is negative, the options, synonyms, we are going to pick should be negative. Vice versa. If we are asked the antonym of a positive word, it should be a negative one. If we are asked the antonym of a negative word, it should be positive one. Just one word is sufficient. Elimination. That's it. Sometimes, pretty few times, I would say, most appropriate is also the key, but elimination works. Otherwise, if we keep on mugging up, this is the synonym, this is the antonym, you have reality, you can check. Data collected from Google, for sure. CGL 14, ephemeral, lasting for a very, very short time. Transitory, momentary, ephemeral, fugitive, Neha. Evanescent, fleeting, ephemeral, they are the same. Lasting for a very, very short time. Okay. Eternal lasts for a long, long time, should be the antonym. Short lived, yes, it can be. Permanent, lasting for a pretty long time. Enduring, sustains, lasts forever or for a long time, shouldn't be the answer. Short lived. When I have come across this word probably 20 times in PYQs. Probably 20 times. Probably more than that. Not just twice. Ephemeral, the same word in CGL 16. Transient, yep, it is changing. So something which lasts for a pretty short time may change, fine. Endless, no. Perpetual, continuous, won't end. Then everlasting, not at all. Did you notice that we don't have the same words in the options again and again? Please be ready for this. Initially, I can show you some questions with some options. You are ready? Okay, this is the answer. That may not be the answer, may not be the answer, may not be the answer. One more time, let me show you. Done. Uh, Ubiquitous, present everywhere, found everywhere. These are the source of the references. Omnipresent must be the answer, and it is. Um, Pervasive. Thank you. Like God is ubiquitous. Okay, this is the last slide. So rare? No. Elimination, everybody. Something which is present everywhere cannot be rare. That should be the antonym. Scarce, pretty low possibility of that. No, 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 no. Absent, how can it be present everywhere? So omnipresent, the answer. The same word we have again in CGL 15 and CGL 17, but not with the same options. Mind it. This time it was everywhere. Synonym, ubiquitous, must be the answer. Need not check the others. Nowhere? No. Seldom is a negative word. Sometimes. No. So please eliminate. And if you come across a couple of words which are precise, pick the most appropriate option. If you follow this, I don't think so you will have any problem in antonyms and synonyms. We'll discuss one words, we'll discuss idiom phrases then. Next. On the very first day, would love to put everything I can. Rest are going to be slides we have to follow. Quick. What about the synonym of abrupt? Abrupt. Like the teacher was teaching and I interrupted him in between is going to be abrupt. So, everyone, please. Quick. Synonym of abrupt. Sagar. Cool. Quick. The faster you answer or respond, the faster I go ahead. Okay, I'm putting some pause here. Let me ask you one more thing. These are the prologue in the beginning. The whole theme is based on these. Amrita, welcome. Antonym of blunt. Thank you. Let's open thesaurus. We use dictionaries to get the meaning of the word. To get antonyms and synonyms, we have thesaurus. Okay. As per the official sources, if I talk about being blunt, obviously that's not even sharp to cut tomatoes or onions and anything such. If a knife is blunt, it is not sharp. So sharp is the exact antonym of this. Okay. But if I check any other word, abrupt should be visible. Let me just zoom it, highlight it. The synonym of abrupt is both blunt and sharp. Last message from my side. I'm all done. What does that mean? It means that one word may have some other word as the antonym or synonym, but for any other word, both the words which are exactly opposite to each other may be synonymous. As you can see here, abrupt. Just the best example as a teacher I can say. I'm teaching here, not here exactly, I'm just putting an example. Like I'm teaching and somebody who is so dull, keeps on asking questions. Sir, what about the meaning of this? This is this. What about the meaning of this? Don't disturb the class, please. You can ask at the end of the session, please. Okay, I'm just putting examples. You can ask your doubts instantly. We'll be ready for them. Just putting an example. Sir, what about the spelling of this? He's disturbing the class, asking questions again and again because he's not sharp, he's blunt, he's dull. Will be abrupt for me. Will be abrupt for us because he's disturbing the class. And at the same time, somebody who's too sharp keeps on interrupting in between, just like I said something. So whenever we have that as a relative pronoun, yes sir, it is used for this. Please be silent, let me teach. I am the teacher here, please. Yes, this is this, some comment from that person, another comment from that person. I know you are pretty intelligent, but please be silent here. Let me teach. I am the teacher, you're not the teacher. Please be silent. He keeps on interrupting. So someone who is dull blunt will be abrupt. Someone who is extra sharp will also be abrupt. I hope my words are okay. I'm all done. That's the theme of antonyms and synonyms, that please answer as per the availability of the options. I repeat, please answer as per the availability of the options. What you know, what you think, what you have mugged up may not be there in the options. And the next thing is, some word may be antonym to some word, but the same word or any other word may have both their antonyms or synonyms. I hope my message is okay. Let's have a look at some or those words which are frequently asked in examinations. Stage is yours. Have a look. Once you are done, thumbs up. We'll read them out for you. You can ask your doubts in between. I won't call you abrupt. I won't call you sharp. I won't call you blunt. Thank you. Sagar, I'll mark for sure. Hey dear. Thank you so much for the words. I promise I won't change the slide. I will use the positive negative one. Exactly. Exactly. I won't say as a teacher it helps me. If I were a student, it would definitely help me. Thinking about that in a positive way. Is that a positive word? Is that a negative word? For sure. You just have a look at all the words. I am there. Thank you. Patiently. We may not come across the same words in the examination. Mind it. Rest of us, done. Good evening, Akash. Never be sorry. Never be. Okay, let me speak. The first one is abandon. If we don't use something, we abandon it. There used to be an old house of ours, which was made, say, some 50 years ago, 70 years ago, back in the village there. We don't live there. We have abandoned it. We don't live there. Synonyms. Abandon, which is to leave something. should have words in the list of synonyms like give up, we have left that. Reject, we've rejected that. Renounce, we have left that. We have dropped that. Deserted that, which is to leave. Quit living there. I won't say reject and quit have exact same meanings, but yes, both and the others are synonymous to abandon. Sagar, is that okay? Forsake, same, leave. Leave itself, forgo, okay, let it go. Surrender. Now, give up is different, drop is different, reject is different, quit is different, abdicate, absolutely, absolutely. Surrender is different. They don't have the same meaning, but all these are synonymous to the word abandon. Abdicate in the list. Vacate, leave that. Kindly make this house empty, to vacate it. Fine. However, if we talk about the antonyms, you abandon something, you leave something. If you don't leave that, that should be antonymous. Self-control, I won't leave. Adopt, even taking that now, not even leaving, taking something, adopting, adopt a policy, adopt a child. Uphold, to stay with that, remain with that, adhere to, follow the norms, terms and conditions. Keep having the same. Be happy, keep smiling. Retain with, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, retained again. Stay with, cling to, adhere to, abide by, and many such. I hope this is okay. Let's do it again. Abhor, which is to, I hate him. Hate should be the exact synonym of that. Disdain, with the same intention. Abominate, oh, dislike, scorn, despise, detest. I hate waking up early in the morning. Loathe, absolutely, detest, loathe. Thank you so much for such a common word. So if you hate something, you don't like that. But I like that, the antonym. Devotion, fondness. I'm fond of music. Passion, love, attachment, admiration, affection, and such. You can easily see not all the words here are synonymous to each other, but yes, all are synonymous or antonymous to the given word. Above board. Someone who is above board is honest, who doesn't think about those petty things or issues. Honest, frank, straightforward, sincere, open, trustworthy, synonymous. Ah, deceitful, sneaky, dishonest, ambiguous, crooked, crafty, wise in a negative sense can be antonymous. Now, ambiguous and dishonest are two different words. They don't have the same meaning, but at least they are negative words. Ambiguous with no clear meaning in words, dishonest, the person who is not honest in his works. Both are antonymous to above board. Abridge, which is to reduce the distance between two things, that is to shorten, compress, abstract, reduce, curtail, abbreviate, just like United States of America, USA, the abbreviation, light emitting diode, LED, the abbreviation. The antonyms should be abridge, shorten. So increase, I think, enlarge, lengthen, expand, increase, extend, and such. I hope my message is okay. Abrupt, we started with. Sudden, brief, blunt, sharp, unexpected, quick, curt, synonymous to rude, hasty. Patience, please. Haste makes waste. Antonyms should be, he always asks when I'm silent. Smooth, the class will go on smoothly. Expected, he asked me when it was expected, not in between the session, making it abrupt. Courtesy, having those refined manners, sophisticated, gradual, step by step, expected, gentle, gracious, and such. Absurd, awkward, weird, foolish, stupid, ludicrous, senseless, ridiculous, irrational, sensible. He knows when to say what. Logical, rational, sound, being strong, Sound is not volume here. Sensible. Abundance, large amount of something. Plenty, profusion, surplus, adequate, we can say. I'm sorry. However, the antonyms showing the lesser amount of something, scarcity, deficiency, dearth, lack, want, shortage, or need. I hope no objection should be here. If you have, feel free to ask. Please remember words these ways. Next. Copy, copious. Lampoon, preposterous. Recible, exactly. Recible was in 2024 also. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But hey dear, I would love to say when it comes to antonyms, synonyms, mnemonics may not help. May not. I'm not disparaging. Yes, it is good if we add mnemonics and elimination. That's the best combination. That's the deadly combination, to be honest. Not just mnemonics, but also elimination, picking the most appropriate one. We have the key. Sure. I hope done. Going ahead. Accustomed, custom, AD, the prefix, C becoming C, so accustomed. These are the custom we follow, rituals, mores, traditions, things that happen here, we've been following, we've been doing for last several years. So when we get accustomed to something, we do that habitually. Habitual, the very first one. Regular, usual, customary, another adjective form of custom. Conventional, traditional. But I came there for the very first time, so I wasn't accustomed to that. I was inexperienced. That was a special one, done rarely. Rare. That was something new. It's not the custom. We don't do that usually. I'm unused to this, not used to this. Ritual, exactly. Unusual. Now, I would love to say the same again. Special word, rare word, and new word. All these have different meanings, but they are antonymous to the word accustomed. Special is something different. Rare is something different. Green, whoa, Sagar, impressive. Greenhorn, the idiom also. Yep, someone who is green is inexperienced. Great. New, they are different but antonymous to accustomed. Acknowledge, yes, 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 I'll be there. Sure, sure, I got the message. Yep, that is in my knowledge. Acknowledge. Admit, yes, I got your message. Consent, yes, I've seen that. Profess, allow. Concede, confess. However, if you go opposite, contradict, say opposite. Disallow, deny, refuse, disclaim, defy, and many such. Acquisition, when you acquire something and make that yours, you take the possession of that, you acquire that. Acquisition. Acquirement, benefit, if that is mine, I'll be taking the benefits. Gain, achievement, possession, attainment. However, you got that, you may lose that. Loss, dearth, scars, the same way. Adhere, we have to adhere to the norms, follow the norms, cling to, keep with them, fasten, to follow them, bind, third form bound, you are bound in duty, stick to them, join, follow, hold, and such. If you don't follow, you may separate, split, detach, disjoin, and many such. Adversity, any problematic condition. Abide by, exactly. Confirm in the list, FORM. Thank you. If you say adversity, anything negative that has happened, like a disaster, misfortune, or disaster, ill luck, not the good luck, woe, hardship, distress, misery, poverty, trouble, affliction, afflict pain on someone. The opposite's prosperity, good luck, weal and woe, fortune, happiness, prosperity, done. Yep. Affront, how dare you say this? Right in front of me. You know how to talk to your father? You know how to talk to your teacher? Affront, disparaging, provoke, the negative word. Reverence, positive, respect. Disrespectful it is going to be. Irreverence and such. That's a negative word. So the antonyms are pacify. The antonyms I would say, there. Mollify, pacify, concile, reconcile, to restore friendly relations. Negative, synonyms negative, antonyms positive. Alarming, that's an alarming situation. That's a frightful situation, a dreadful situation, terrible, shocking, ominous, something bad may happen, awful, threatening, scary, startling situation, alarming situation, and many such. So the antonyms hopeful, comforting, auspicious, encouraging, optimistic, and such. I repeat, optimistic is not antonymous to terrible, but if they are in the options, being optimistic is positive, terrible is a negative word, should be the antonym, and both in the list of alarming. Objections welcome. Next slide. You can put your words, doubts. Shruti, affront is disrespect. Disrespect. I'm sure you know the meaning of the word affront. Disrespect. That's why the synonym was irreverence, because reverence is respect. You pay respect, reverence. Irreverence, affront, disrespect. Got it? Catastrophic. Rajvardhan, exactly. Outrage, enrage, synonyms in the list of, yep, obviously going to be in the synonym list of this. Sure. Okay, next. Patience intended, and remember the words and their tone. Are they positive? Are they negative? Then eliminate the options accordingly. Not always do we come across the same options in the examinations. I started the session with those examples. I'm coming in 15 seconds, just taking water. You have a look. I hope done. Going ahead. Amalgamate is amalgamation, which is the combination when two companies work together or become one, just like Vodafone, Idea becoming V. Amalgamation, you can say. Maruti Suzuki working together, Hero and Honda used to work together, amalgamation. Combine, blend, merge, unite. That's why the antonyms are separate, split, divide. Ambiguous, we had there, pretty common word we use every single day. When you didn't have clear meaning, or the words you are saying, listening to, have multiple meanings with no clear or precise meaning, we call them ambiguous. Unclear, uncertain, doubtful, unsure, vague, indefinite, obscure, abstruse, mysterious, ambivalent. That's why the antonyms are clear, explicit. You watch movies, you watch or listen to songs, Hollywood songs, the rap songs especially, they clearly use the F word, but they have a clear E symbol in their thumbnail also, stating we have explicitly said everything parental advisory advised or suggested. Explicit content, clearly stating whether that's offensive, this or that. Definite, clear meaning. Lucid, clear. Distinct, having distinctions in the meaning. Evident, that's quite clear. Visible, precise, and such. Amiable, sociable, lovable, being with people. Clear, lucid, limpid, conspicuous, clear. Open, sharp. Perspicacious, elucidate, the verb form of lucid. Exactly. Thank you so much once again for being here. Amiable, lovable, sociable, charming, cordial, winning, winning the praise of the others, winning the heart of the others. Obscure, not clear. Rajvardhan, obscure is not clear. If I hide something and show you this way, for example, I cross these words and show you. So I think you can understand what's written here, sir. How would I understand what's written there? That's not clear. That's obscure. That's abstruse. Okay. Lovable, sociable, charming, cordial, yes, winning the heart of the others, winning the praise, accolade of the others, affable, pleasing, agreeable, outgoing, friendly, genial. That's why the antonyms unattractive, peevish, displeasing, rude, disagreeable, irritable, cold in terms of response. That means not paying attention to, not giving clear response, cold response. Warm welcome everybody, the opposite of which, hateful. Antic. Some people in India use antic as something special. However, antic defines belonging to the old times. 1800s, 1600s, 1900s, that's going to be antic. Not special always. Ancient, maybe outdated, maybe old-fashioned, maybe obsolete, quaint. That's why the antonyms are modern, contemporary, new, fresh, and such. Apparent, clearly visible, clear, distinct, visible, conspicuous, obvious, evidence, evident. Someone's calling again and again. I can't pick phones, please, in the class. That's why the antonyms, classical, we can say, yep, yep, hidden, invisible, behind, ambiguous, obscure, abstruse, mysterious, secret. Just let me silent. Secret, uncertain, doubtful. And the last one, not the least one, ardent, which is going to be excited, eager, and such. Eager, devoted, intense, having the intensity. Excited, passionate, earnest, zeal. Whether we go or not, it doesn't make a difference. Indifferent, sluggish, apathetic, no feelings at all. Lethargic, lazy. Dull, cold response again. If you feel difficulty in any of these words, feel free to say, showing the next slide. We can at least have one more slide. Conspicuous, clearly visible. Vitali, just like we see people, celebrities during different events, I hope you understand, they wear something we cannot wear in our lifetime. Anything such. Ranbir Singh, I'm sure. What is this? What has he worn? that is conspicuous, clearly visible, distinct out there in the herd. Normally, shirts and pants, fine. T-shirts and jeans, fine. He wears like is conspicuous, clearly visible. Antic, anti. I remember this word told by you before, but I don't remember that exactly in my memory. Antediluvian, primitive, yes, archaic, relic, and fossils out there. Lassitude, Sagar, impressive. In the previous slide, lassitude. Probably the last slide today, resuming pretty soon in the next session. Assiduous, which is hardworking, industrious, active, diligent, devoted, tireless, laborious, careful, attentive. That's why the antonyms negligent, lazy, sluggish, idle, indolent, lazy, sluggish, sluggard, the person. Audacity, audacious, you have the courage, being bold enough, intrepid, not fearful, fearless, adventurous, daring, bold, courageous, insolent. This is insolent, that is indolent. Indolent is one of the common words they are fond of putting. Impudent. That's why the antonyms courtesy or the adjective form, humble, polite, modest, fearful, timid. Now, being polite is not being timid, or being humble is not being fearful, but both are antonymous to audacious or audacity. Auspicious. On this auspicious occasion of Diwali, I wish you and your family a very happy Diwali and such. Auspicious, something positive. Propitious, fortunate, benign, not malign, hopeful, favorable. It should be propitious. I think I mispronounced this. Propitious, fortunate, benign, hopeful, favorable. Opposites: inauspicious, baleful, ill-fated, malign, ominous, unlucky. Authentic, genuine, veritable can be verified, verity, real, pure, actual, true. That's why the antonyms are false, bogus, one of the common words, fictional, artificial, fake, counterfeit, forced, serendipitous, auxiliary. Auxiliary verbs in English, helping verbs in English, subordinate, not deserving the primary role, secondary, sparing, supporting, additional. That's why the antonyms should be spurious, fake, always. One more in the list, purported. Neha. Purported, seemingly true, but is false. One more, specious. There is spacious, having space enough. Specious, seemingly true, but false. Fundamental, the opposite of auxiliary. Principal, major, charlatan. Essential, primary, chief, main, barren. For a woman, not producing children. For some land, not producing farming, crops, such. Sterile, desert, childless, bare, unproductive, dull. Antonyms: fertile, yielding, producing, fecund, productive, fruitful. I hope that's a beneficial session. If any one of you has any objection, feel free to say. Would be happy to answer. Resuming the same database way of remembering words, because at the end of the session would love to show the first slide again. You may come across same words, but you may not come across the same options or the same answers. Use your mind accordingly. Be wise enough to eliminate the options. Don't follow anything mugged up. 5 seconds, please. Changing battery. 5 seconds, please. If any one of you has any objection, feel free to say. Finishing things now. See you on the next turn. Resuming the same. Thank you. Sunandeshwari, thank you so much. I didn't see you here. Akash, thank you so much, brother. Neha, Sagar, impressive. Hey dear. Thank you, brother. See you on the next time. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's how we will go ahead. We'll put insights in between the sessions again and again and again whenever required. Thank you so much. Thank you. Feel free to say anything if you have. Thanks, everyone. Sunandeshwari, Neha, GPT was also live. Akash, Sagar, Amrita, and all of you here can leave us feedback to make the platform better. Thank you so much. See you.